Hey there, I'm glad you could make it to the most recent video update on Bonk on the Grap YouTube channel. Bonk, who recently confirmed a high B wave, re-entered the support region, which is now defined as the range between 45,357 and 133,107. In light of this sideways trend, I believe the most accurate way to interpret or view the chart is as a significant fourth wave. It doesn't fit at all. It looks like a wave 4. Don't get me wrong. However, the structure looks flat and perfect, like a running flat right now, because the C wave is above it. As long as it stays above the 50% retracement of the third wave, we may continue to support the notion that this is wave 4, even if the C wave moves slightly lower and transforms into an enlarged flat. And that's 453.57. I won't bore you with the details because you can see all the support levels on this chart. They stand out when read aloud because they are the 5 zeros and all. You can also access our charts as a channel member. If you're a silver or gold member, you can see Bonk on the live charts, but that could change. Every time I make a chart like this, what do I actually say? Because this specific chart doesn't have a very long history, Elliott waves can only go so far in making predictions. Nonetheless, the method is within our capabilities on a few buildings so we can have a better idea of where the support levels are, specifically the levels of structural support the previous swing lows from, and the Fibonacci support levels are very congruent with one another. Around 92,536, where the 1.236 extension level is located, you can find January and February. I was never happy with the rise that followed the drop from the December high. After all, we did have this double bottom. Hence, in my opinion, that B wave consistent with its 3-wave rally and the possibility that the present downturn represents wave C for WXY or ABC, it's not quite as important. Like saying it in this jumbled context isn't easy at all. Given that we have an ABC and my personal preference is for a WXY, it could only necessitate one additional low. Maybe we could plot that on this chart, even though it's not particularly predictive. What matters more is basically how do I see the industry as a whole, given that it seems like we could. That there will be just one more bottom for the area is speculation at this point, but until a low is recorded, anything is possible. Suppose this pattern seems to be WXY. The Y wave is similar to an ABC pattern in that regard. Thus a wave falls, B wave rises, and C wave falls. The following thing to do is to ask yourself, may this C wave have already hit rock bottom? It totally could have. All of these graphs show the same thing as it stands right now. So to rephrase, when we charted the C wave count, truly, this is a 1-2 and then what seems like a 3-4, and maybe it just needs one more low. As a result, we can now include this area as the first resistance level on the chart. That isn't really early opposition. Reliable, despite a little objection to that. This is the number 174781. The initial indicator would be a credible and sustained rise over that level. I'm at rock bottom best. So a better affirmation would be if the price broke out above that high wave at 249 or 240, if there is one more low, we might perhaps achieve that 1.236 extension. It seems plausible to me. I require a so devoid of a 1-2 or even a first setup before I can accept the possibility that we have already bottomed out if it is a WXY simultaneously. Although it is difficult to predict with certainty, this is the support area where a reversal is likely to occur. Waves 2 and 4 might be the same thing again. The white count suggests a wave 4 correction, which is more in line with my current thinking, as wave 2 is slightly too bullish, still has room for one more high or to reach 730,000, 230,000. 239 from here, however, we will determine if it is necessary before proceeding. I've provided you with several crucial indicators to monitor, as well as the levels that will reveal the actual bottom. So that concludes our age of Bonk. It is my wish that you found the update entertaining. Then please, if you feel thus moved, hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons. It means a lot to me that you checked out the Grap channel on YouTube. Thank you.